welcome to Coffee with Kevin. I'm I'm Sergeant Kevin Bailey, and today I'm welcomed by Officer Phelps.
Glad to be here, Kev, like usual, and I just don't know how you talked me into this.
I don't either, buddy.
Here we go.
Well, I definitely want to thank Larry and Kristen. We're on Shady Dale, letting us be here at the Haunt of the Hills. This is just a great showing of like Halloween spirit right here. This is amazing. Phelps, what do you think about all this?
I don't think they missed anything. They've got the whole front yard's completely covered. We've got stuff moving. We've got even the windows are covered with some wood slats, and it's just, yeah, it's amazing.
Halloween is my favorite holiday. So that is, so I really do love this stuff. But, you know, we're back here again to talk about Halloween, as you can tell.
Yeah.
Last year we talked about some like Halloween kind of like safety tips. Mm-hmm. Let's get into some more safety tips that could help the kids out there and even the parents on like what they need to tell their kids when going out for trick-or-treating.
Well, it all starts at home, Kev. You know, setting up your house so that everything's safe, avoiding, you know, maybe there's hoses still out or some cords, things like that. You just don't want any tripping hazards for the kids. Keeping your lights on, making sure that people know that you're participating, you're passing out the candy. So keep your lights on and, you know, just be aware and keep everybody safe.
Awesome, awesome. Some other things that we want to talk about is like when you're talking about safety, I know that over the years, a lot of kids are starting to wear like glow sticks. So I know that can be something that can be helpful for them. One other thing that we want to talk about is like knowing a route. So tell me a little bit about like knowing the route on, you know, Halloween time for the parents.
Having a good route, a plan before the kids leave. You know, everybody's, especially more of the older kids have cell phones, so that's always good. A lot of parents have different apps that they can track the kids, but it's still a good idea to know where they're going, give a good time frame of when to be back, and you know, let them know to cross the street in safe spots. Make sure that they're not wearing anything or their eyesight or their vision is compromised where they might trip over things, and those glow sticks so that everybody can see them is always another great idea.
Yeah, that's good to know. Also, we always want to tell them to make sure they're going to houses that are participating. And if they're not participating, don't go up to there. And then what about like going to a house where if a stranger invites you in?
Yeah, that goes back to even not necessarily with Halloween, but any type of strangers or anybody that's kind of giving that bad vibe or approaching the kids or, you know, inviting them in or into the car, you know, that's obviously a red flag, and we want to make sure that parents talk to kids and they're all on the same page, that we never go anywhere with any strangers.
Good. These are great tips, Officer Phelps.
Oh, thanks, Kev. Appreciate it.
So how's Midnight's treating you? You look good.
Kev, what kind of diet plan, buddy? You're looking good.
Hey, Officer Phelps.
Yeah, Kev.
We have a lot of concerns on traffic, you know, crossing the roads, and stuff like that. What can some of the drivers be conscious of on Halloween?
I think obviously they have to be paying attention when they're driving, when it's dark. But speed is huge. We just got to keep it slow, especially in these nice neighborhoods. Always got to be ready for some kid that's going to dart out in front of you. We talked about earlier about having kids cross crosswalks or, you know, safe spots, but you always have to assume kids are excited and they're just going to bust out in traffic. So got to go slow, got to pay attention, make sure your lights are on.
Don't touch that. Kids are going to be getting tons of candy. They're going all over Shelby Township, all over the area. You know, before they start consuming massive amounts of candy, you know, what should they do?
You know, you got to do like when we were kids, where you got to go home, mom and dad got to check your candy, make sure there's nothing exposed. There was always talk of razors or things being put in when we were younger. We just want the parents to keep an eye out, make sure everything's safe, and no eating candy until your parents check it.
And talk about eating candy. I know you like to eat candy. What's your favorite candy?
You know, the one I don't like is, and I never got candy corn. I still don't get it to this day.
You know, you're probably going to get some hate mail for that.
Quite possibly, but not a big fan of candy corn. But I would say my favorites is a Milk Dud.
Milk Duds?
Big fan of the Milk Dud,
okay.
Kev.
All right. I want to thank Larry and Kristen for letting us enjoy their Halloween spirit this year. We're here at the Haunted of the Hills. And again, I want to thank Officer Phelps Phelps, you look amazing in your outfit.
Thanks, Kev. Like I said, I don't know how you talk me into stuff like this, but appreciate it. And I don't know if you knew this. Do you know where we were about a year ago?
Where?
This is our 1-year anniversary, my man, with
Nice.
Coffee with Kevin.
That's amazing.
Good times.
I appreciate it. So again, thank you with Coffee with Kevin.